short clip by Bishop Dag Heward-Mills Ministries. Discover how God can change your life forever.
Turn to Revelations. I finished preaching because I've realized that most preaching can be summarized. So just get it. Now, verse 14. Unto the angel of the church of the Revelation 3 verse 14. Unto the angel of the church of the Laodiceans write, these things saith the Amen, the faithful, true, blah, blah, blah. I know thy works. Okay? That thou art neither hot nor cold. I would that thou were hot or cold. I have to read it from another Bible. Now, I was making this point that when President Rawlings was going fishing in the fishing boat with the fishermen, he was not going in the fishing boat in order to solve the fish problems of Ghana, but to demonstrate a certain kind of leadership and passion for the people, so much so that he will climb, even though he's the head of state, into a canoe and go out there with the people to encourage them and to fish with them and to show them that he's, even though he's the leader, he's just a person, normal person like them. That's why he did it, if you don't know. But you can easily sit there and say, is he going to solve the protein problems or the fishing problems of the nation by going to sit in a canoe? Also, when somebody died, when the floods came, he went and carried a dead body. You see, and he's not trying to say that he's trying to relieve the work of the mortuary men in Ghana. You see, but when you talk like that, because there are people who have a way of this type of clever talks, just talking and just reducing everything. We call it absurdio reductio. You reduce the argument to an absurd level where it sounds absurd and stupid. Absurdio reductio. You cannot imagine many of the African presidents in their glowing robes condescending to men of low estate, as Christ told us to, and as Paul told us, mind not high things, but condescend to men of low estate. Rather, when we are flames of fire or pastors, we ascend to men of high estate. When you come into our offices, the pictures we have are pictures with Pontius Pilate and pictures with Herod. These are the favorite pictures of top pastors today. When you go to their offices, the pictures are pictures with Pontius Pilate of the Pontius Pilate of the day and the Herods of today. They love to display them. I've been to many pastors' offices, almost a standard. From this country to whatever country, they love to show that they have taken a photograph with the head of state. It's a common thing. I've walked in the corridors of power. Mind not high things. When we preach the Bible, we look like extremists. But God has shown me. Bring that book. Bring that book. God has shown me that a true minister, a Levite, and we the gospel minister, we are descendants of Levite. We have been made as fire. We are supposed to be burning fire that is moving. It is not coming to make things better for you. It's coming to burn things that are not correct. Chaff and useless things cannot stand in the presence of fire. A pastor is supposed to be somebody who is on fire. He himself is fire. A minister, a shepherd, is supposed to be somebody who is fiery. You stay there with your lukewarmness. Let me read it to you because you may not believe it. I know your deeds, that you are neither cold nor hot. I wish that you were cold or hot. Let's take out the cold, because the cold is a whole chapter. I wish you were hot. I wish you were hot. I wish you were hot. Today I'm going to shock you, and nobody should be offended, because one of the things that God does, one of his things that he does is that he separates things. That is why the morning service is separated from the evening service. Let the light that be separated from the dark. Let us call the light day and the night, the darkness night. Let the waters above be separated from the waters below. Let the waters on the earth be gathered together and let the land appear. He's always separating. But we are always mixing. Because we don't have God's nature. And as we continue to mix the hot and the cold, we are now getting a different thing. Warm. Lukewarm. Now, because you are lukewarm, neither hot nor cold, I will spit you out of my mouth. Amen. Amen. I'm reading something from Rick Joyner's book, The Torch and the Sword. He met a man called Enoch. Then the man walked up to me and took a torch out of me. It was a vision. He saw the man. And the man said, I must bless you before you go. You see, a blessing is not a car. Yeah. A blessing is not a car. You have spoiled the word blessing. You have changed the word blessing. Enoch said, I must bless you before you go back to earth. I must bless you. A blessing is not a house. Read what Jesus said. Blessed are the poor in spirit. Blessed are the meek. Blessed are the merciful. That's Jesus talking about blessings. When you are merciful, you are blessed. Not when you have a car that you are blessed. When you are meek, you are blessed. When you are pure in heart, you are blessed. When you are poor in spirit, you are blessed. That's blessing. You've changed the meaning of blessing to mean car, house, visa, and job, wife, husband, child. You should be grateful that I preach the way I preach. All right. Now Enoch said, I must bless you before I go. Before you go back. He said, I must bless the torchbearers. The purpose of every movement on the earth is to compel men to do what I did. The purpose of every movement. That is, to walk with God until they are more at home in the heavenly realm than on earth. You must be more conscious of, I feel peace. I feel joy. Rather than I feel full. I've eaten cake. You must be conscious of, I feel the fire, like when they were coming on the road to Emmaus. Did our heart not burn? You must be conscious of a certain burning feeling when the word is coming into you. But you are not conscious of something. You are only conscious of headache, conscious of stomach ache, conscious of hunger, conscious of this. But the purpose is to make you more at home with heavenly things than earthly things.